Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Hello? Okay. So long as I can. That's muting. Okay. It's time for our self-care check-in. Hi. It's Coach Athena. Hello. It's Coach Athena. I'm going to start in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm going to start in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Exactly at 1:11. I will start exactly at 1:11. Okay. So this is a life calling coach, and thank you for joining me today. Today is your self-care check-in reading for March 2024. And I wanted, to wait for a few people to get in. I'm going to stream these live at the end of the month for the following month, and then break them down by mind, body, and spirit as individual videos. Okay. So as soon as my clock hits 1:11, we will start. Okay. I've already cleared the cards. Let me tell you about a few things going on with Life Calling Coach. Wellness for 2024. And as you are fully aware, Athena is healing. Coach Athena is healing from PTSD. And I have some things for you I'm going to share with you. I'm working on another book, okay? And that book is going to share my journey, my healing journey into self-care and how I had to learn how to care for myself so that the PTSD did not take over, okay? So I am going to share those nuggets with you. I want you to go to the website, thelifecallingcoach.com. I want you to subscribe to the newsletter because I sent out weekly blog posts, things to help you move forward. Because we all don't look at videos. Some people are still readers. So for my readers, I do have something for you. Go to the website, thelifecallingcoach.com, and subscribe to the mailing list. You're going to get a free wellness planner if you do so. And then you'll be tuned in and connected with the Life Calling Coach and be able to get notifications of events, readings, and anything else that God has on my heart to give to you this year. And it's 1:11. And let's start with your reading. The cards have already been cleared. And again, this is your self-care check-in reading for March 2024. And our reading comes from the African goddess rising. Okay. And we're going to pull a reading for your mind, body, and spirit. So let's see what God has for you today. What does your spirit need? Oh, what does your spirit need? I love these cards. They're beautiful. Look. Your spirit needs Sarah. Let me read it right. Sarah Lakali. And she is the goddess of divine lineage. Now, what do I see in here? She has crown on. Crown. That is that crown chakra. Okay, up here. That is your divine covering. And that's water. Water is nourishing energy. Let's see what she has for you. She is number 6 in the deck. Okay, Sarah is from Romani, Egypt. And her temple is ancestors. And her element, of course, I told you, was water, nourishing energy. That nourishing energy, nourish your spirit. Okay? So great ancestress Sarah Lakali. She is meaning Sarah the Black. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Look at that. Sarah the Black. Okay. She was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. History says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Uh-oh, do you have the highest divine lineage? Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. And whether you know it or not, you have ancestors who are around you. Those people in your family who have gone on and they're not here anymore physically, but spiritually, they are still with you. And they are guiding you and protecting you. The Holy Grail is you. So divine ones walk beside and within you. So trust them. Trust what you feel in your gut. My grandmama is with me every day. This is where I inherited this gift to be able to spiritually read the cards from my grandmother. And she is with me in spirit daily, daily. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. You are not alone. Not only are they with you, the life calling coach is with you. Coach Athena is here. You're not alone in this journey. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. So when you get to those moments where you're stuck and you don't know what to do, call on the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. You have to secure a space in your home wherever you are, even in your car, so that you can always connect to the divine. So you can always pray, meditate, whatever it is that you need to do to center you spiritually. Speak their names. And if you don't know who it is with you, ask them. They will talk to you. Remember, I told you in another video that if you ask the angels to engage with you, they will as well. So unbury your ancestors. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected to you. I am my sister and my sister is me. Or I am my brother and my brother is me. Your ancestors are here to help you. They're here for your support. So tap into them. Okay, so let's see what we have for your clarifying card for your spirit. What do you have? You have the Seven of Swords. Can you see that? The light shining on it. The Seven of Swords. He's carrying a lot of swords. He has, what, 5 in his hand? 5 swords he's carrying and 2 that are resting. Interesting. It came out in the reverse. Sword energy is your mind. What's going on in the mind that's affecting your spirit? That's what that sword energy is. And this is for your spirit, okay? I'm going to share with you what I'm getting from this. Okay. So, just like you have to ask your ancestors for assistance, you also have to deal with the shadow, okay? So you may face some things coming forward in this sword energy, okay, that going on in your head of things that you need to face and you need to actually just end the cycle. Sometimes we'll run away from things because of fear. And in certain situations, that's the right thing to do. Okay, because that fight or flight thing that is in our body naturally is there for a purpose. So when it's time for you to move, you need to listen to it. However, there are also times when you have to go back and face the thing you ran from. And it may cost you something to do that. Not that you're going to get hurt or anything like that. It's just that it's going to end a cycle for you. And you have to face it to end the cycle. Okay? So that's not something for you to be afraid of. This is to clear the mind so that the spirit can be clear as well. Okay? And Ornissi. So your healing card for your spirit, if I can get you to read it, it's kind of light. Let's see. I'm going to read it for you if you can't see it. Develop awe and reverence for life. This is going to show you something. This is going to show you something. When you go back into this sword energy and face whatever it is you've been running from, it's going to show you something. And then you're going to be in awe. You're going to be like, oh my God, Father, you really did have me, don't you? Yes. Yes, do not deny it. Do not deny it, okay? Do not be afraid. Do not walk in fear. Walk in confidence, because you're covered when you go back to that situation, okay? So that's what your spirit needs. That's what your spirit needs. What does your body need? Not your body. No, we're going to do your mind now. We're going to do your mind. What does your mind need? Oh, this is a new card for me. I love it. Look at this. Joy in the morning. Weeping may endure at night, but joy cometh in the morning. Asashe, Yah. She's nursing. And this is energy from the earth energy, because all of the green, the grounding. She has the moon cycle around her head. And she is nursing. She gives life. She gives nurturing nutrients. She is number 16 in the deck. And she is the goddess of joy. She hails from Ashanti, Ghana, in Africa. Her temple is warrior. She is out there fighting on your behalf. And like I told you, her element is bush, which is earth energy. That's your grounding energy. And when you're dealing with the mind, you gotta be grounded, okay? Because the winds will be whipping you all over the place. So what is her guidance to you? Your happiness matters. Joy is sacred. Did you know that? Did you know that joy is sacred? And we go around here and we give our joy away to people randomly. Just we let people steal our joy. Joy is sacred. It's from the divine. Your divine lineage is where your joy comes from. Okay, so joy is sacred, and your laughter waters the earth. Anytime you're stuck in the mode where you're feeling down and I'm just sad, put on something and laugh. It is going to release the joy that you need in order for your mind to come out of that cycle. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. And you deserve to be happy with yourself, not other people. This is not about other people. This is not about you serving other people. This is about you being happy with yourself. It's safe for you to feel good. Let yourself feel it. Allow yourself to feel the joy with no limits. It doesn't matter if everything in your life is right. Because guess what? Everything in our life will never be right. We're going to always have a challenge. We're going to always have some obstacle. In my coaching, I say we have hurdles, barriers, and roadblocks. And you're going to always have those. But you do not have to sacrifice your joy because of those. This is self-love. Your happiness does not need to look like anyone else's. You are a divine individual. And I say individual because you're not like anyone else. So your happiness is not going to look like your mother's, your father's, your sister, your best friend. And they may look at you and think you're crazy to be even in this situation. But if it brings you joy, then you have to go with the divine and trust and have faith in your divine lineage. Okay? If you can't imagine it, then you won't be able to live it. So you have to open up your mind so that you can actually see it through that spirit, through what your ancestors are showing you. You have to open the mind so now the spirit can speak to the mind so you can see it. Giggle therapy break. Laugh. Close your eyes and see yourself joy-filled. Okay? Just laugh and enjoy the moment. Now laugh with your mouth and your eyes wide open. Try it. Try it to release real good endorphins. Laughing is good for your soul. Okay? So Goddess's declaration to you, I feel like me when I'm happy. I feel like me when I'm happy. Do you feel like you when you're happy? Whew. This is awesome, guys. This is awesome. Okay, so your clarifying card for your mind. Got some more water energy. Your Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Unity. You know, that Holy Trinity. And this is about abundance. Your joy is going to bring in your abundance and prosperity. 3 John 1 and 2. Beloved, I pray that you will prosper in health just as your soul prospers. In order for you to live in this joy, your soul has to prosper. And in order for your soul to prosper, you have to have the spirit lined up, divine lineage. Okay? You have to have that spirit lined up. And then you have to get into your joy. Okay? And here comes the abundance, the prosperity, that you will prosper in your soul, that you will prosper in mind, body, and spirit, that nothing will be able to touch you because you are prospering, because you believe, because you have faith, because you know I've walked the walk, I've talked the talk, I've done the work. Nothing shall come nigh my dwelling, and you have to believe it. Okay? So your healing card, how are we going to heal this mind? How are we going to get to laughter? Love it. I love it. Express your love through your deeds. And for those of you who are not aware, love is not just, it's an emotion. But when you're talking about expressing love, I listened to someone a few weeks ago and they said that you have to live in love, which means it's action. You have to show your love in your deeds. Show that you love yourself by laughing and allowing yourself to be happy and to be at peace with yourself, regardless of whether or not things are perfect or the way you want them, because it's coming, but you can't lose your momentum in the midst of the race. Okay, you have to be able to stay grounded and to stay balanced. And that's why I give you these readings, because you got to nurture all three. Okay. Yeah, I see. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a clarifying card on your mind, because God is telling me to give you something else. So I'm going to use another deck to give you a clarifying card on your mind. There's more there. There's more there. There's more there. There's more there. There's a key on my city. Yeah, Lord. Oh, 6 of Wands. Wands is fire and creating. See that lion? Something you got to conquer. And you got to understand that he's standing behind the lion, which means that lion is sitting in front of him. It's like his guardian, your ancestors. That's your guardian. And he has that crystal ball in his hand. So that means he can see. He's prepared to see. He has the staff with the fire in the other hand. He's prepared. And you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for what it is that God has coming for you. And you can't come from a standpoint of fear. You have to come from this standpoint of joy. Even if you're going back to look at something that you were fearful of in the past, something that you failed at, and God said, no, come on, give it one more time. Give it one more time. One more try. Just one more try. And trust me this time. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for your mind. Okay, guys? Let's move on to your body. Your body. Oh, I love her. Your body needs Yasigi. She is the goddess of living out loud. Let me tell you, live out loud. This is for your body. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. They're doing a dance, and you need to do a dance. Stop hiding. Let your light shine. She's number 31 in the deck, and her temple is Griots. Her element is water. So there's a lot of nourishing energy in this reading for you. So you need to make sure that you keep water in your daily rituals. Okay. Showers. Of course, we bathe and shower, but also listening to water sounds will help soothe you and help you get through this process. If you get to a point where I'm not sure, put on a meditation that has water sounds, and the water is going to give you what you need to nourish your spirit. Okay. What does Yasigi say? Express yourself, because you have something to say. I have something to say. And I'm going to say it to you in my next book. I have something to say. You have something to say. Share your voice and your magic. Stop sitting on it. Everything you went through for a purpose. And guess what? It just wasn't for you. It was for someone else. Somebody else needs what you learned. Sunday in church, Dr. Joel Tubman preached, and he what was the name of his sermon? Oh my goodness. The Same Man. Okay. And he said the thing that I remembered from the sermon was that God does not give you revelations for you to sit on. You're supposed to share them. So you have to speak up and express your you-ness. Does the world know who you really are? Do you know who you really are? Now is the time to find out. And guess where you're going to start? In that divine lineage. When you speak to your ancestors and you understand what it is that you walk in culturally, just like I had to learn. I walk in this culturally. This is a gift that's passed down from my ancestors, and it's going to go to someone else after me. So express your you-ness. The way that you express yourself won't make anyone happy. Let me tell you. It won't. And I think, like even the way that I express myself sometimes don't make people happy, because if I tell you what I've been through, like with the PTSD side, I can get very straightforward. I can get very guarded. Sometimes it can come out in a sense that might be mean, but it's not mean. It's direct. Okay. I've learned to soften things sometimes, but we express ourselves how we express ourselves. And even with my readings, there's a lot of people who don't resonate with this because it crosses lines. Okay. I told you I came up in the Christian church. They say this is divination, which I did my due diligence on it. And divination is when you're saying you're the one with the answer. I'm not the one with the answer. God is the one with the answer. God is the one who chose these cards. God is the one who tells me what to tell you. Okay. So you're not going to make everybody happy. And that's not the point. The point is to make you happy, to make the divine happy, and to spread your message and do what God has already purposed for you to do. So living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables, somebody like that, and screaming your points of view. I know people like that. Um, Introverts may speak in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. So you may not see them being loud and boisterous outside, but in the house, oh yeah, you see a different side of them. And I can tell you, I'm one of those people too, because I'm an introvert. There's certain things I'll do at home that I probably wouldn't do out. And it's not bad things. I like to get by myself and put my music on and dance, and I have a good time. But if somebody's in the house with me, or I dance outside, but not as openly as I would in my house. You understand? That's the point I want you to understand from that. Okay. So Goddess's declaration to you: I am free to express myself fully. And you have to do it without fear, because God did not give us the spirit of fear. He gave us the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. Okay. So let's see what your clarifying card is for your body. Ooh, 6 Pentacles. Ooh, I like this. And you know what I like? I'm going to show you the picture, but I had to get what God wanted me to get from it. Okay, he has his 6 Pentacles. Pentacles is about, it's not money. It's prosperity. It's wealth. And wealth is not just about money. It's about, like I said, 3 John 1 and 2, that your soul will prosper. So this is about prosperity and you prospering. And you need to prosper in your body as well. So basically, it's basically saying you're going to gain the control you need. You're going to get what you need. You're going to have the control. So do not be fearful when you step into whatever it is that God has you stepping into. You're going to be full of joy. You got your ancestors behind you. And guess what? He said, no, you're going to get what you need financially, your prosperity. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. It says you have concerns over your self-worth. So that's what you need to focus on in your body, your self-worth. You are worthy of more than you allow yourself to be. And I don't know who tainted your mirror and made you believe that you had to shrink and you had to be smaller than what you are. But you are worth more than you believe. So you're going to have increased power. When you walk in these two, that when you align the 3 of these with your mind, body, and spirit, you're going to walk in more power. And you're going to be able to do the things that you need to do without fear. And you're going to succeed. And you're going to be prosperous. There's Silnoco. Your healing card. I like this too. I like this. These are a little light, so it's hard to read them. Create healthy boundaries with those around you. That's very important. Let me share this with you, and I'm going to keep this really short and sweet for you. But you have to have boundaries, okay? Because what you have was not meant for everyone. I tell my children this. You are not for everybody. And there are some people who mean to try to do you harm, to stop you, to block you. So that means that you have to create boundaries with people. Everybody does not get to see the inside. And if you're not sure on how to create boundaries, then you need to get some guidance. Because it doesn't have to be done in a mean way. It just means you know what you need and you know what you don't need. So you cut off access to the things that you know you don't need. If you have certain people that you go around, and every time you get around those people, you find out you get agitated, I'm angry, they rub me the wrong way. And come on, you know you got people like that. So what do? You limit their access to you. If there are people in your family, you may not be able to cut them out of your life, but you can be prepared when you have to be in their presence. And we're not talking about my business. I'm not telling you what's going on in my life. I'm here for this purpose and this purpose only. That's a boundary. Okay. So boundaries are not something that you put up in a mean way. Okay. Not being mean. You're just self-protecting. And that's what you need to walk in. That's what you need to walk in. Self-protection. Self-protection, self-worth, divine lineage. This is your focus for March. And we're getting ready to come into the spring. So this is the best time to do this. This is the best time to get out there and be joyous and love you. Get your spring outfits out and look your best because you feel your best. I don't care what anybody says. It's all about you. As long as it's feeding you healthy and making you feel great, then do it. Okay. But that's your self-care check-in for March. And this is Coach Athena, and I thank you guys for joining me. If this is your first time with a reading, then I say welcome. If it's your time, you're returning. Thank you for coming back. I want you to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel because there are more things coming. You see, I've been working with some meditations, so I will be trying to create more guided meditations for you for your journey. I am also going to do the wisdom walk reading. That is something that I'm starting. I also would love to hear from you. Comment. Give me some comments. Let me know what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And as I tell you in any reading, only take what resonates with you. Okay. Now, I want to let you know that anybody who's interested in a private reading, the link is in the comments below. You can book with me to get a private reading, and we will dig into whatever it is that you need to move forward. If you need help with those boundaries, we can deal with that as well. Okay. I also have the Harmony Within Wellness Coaching membership that is active on the website. This is the year of wellness, and I am dedicated to helping you be well in mind, body, and spirit. So I encourage you to go and look into it and get on board with the journey for this year because there's a lot coming. The last thing I want to share with you today is that I am also launching a new support group. Because I told you, one of my major things this year is helping people get past trauma. And I am going to be starting a series of trauma support groups. The first one, we're going to talk about betrayal trauma in relationships, and that's men or women. My target really is for women, but it happens to both sides, is what I'm saying. So we're going to dive into a safe space where you can come and you can gain your healing. Maybe you just came out of a traumatic relationship. You don't understand what just happened. You got blindsided. It's not just about somebody cheating. It's not just about infidelity. It's not just about sex. It's just about the betrayal can be, oh, I thought we were doing this. And then you get slammed with, oh, we're not doing this. That's a betrayal. You wake up one day and your life is turned upside down. Okay. So we're going to deal with that in the support group. If you're interested in that, also visit the Life Calling Coach to learn more about that. And I encourage you to live on purpose and not by accident. Thank you for joining me today, and you have a prosperous day. That's in 3 John 1 and 2. I pray that you will be in health and that you will prosper in all things, just as your soul prospers. Have a blessed day.